What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Shit Show. I'm one of your hosts, Anthony Costanza. With me, as always, Brian Rooney
What's up?
and Matt Lemary.
Hello there.
It's been a while.
Uh-huh.
Once again, it's been 2 weeks.
We should just
we're
go
not we're
like
not we're not trying to get on a 2 week schedule. It's just how things have been
we're
going.
we're like a paycheck. We're bi-weekly.
All right.
Mm.
Yeah. What? What? What happened?
I don't know. It's just the way you deliver things.
All right. I want to start this with
Let's jump right in.
we're jumping right in. Uh, Anthony, you sent the text like 2 weeks ago, and then said you can't tell me until we're on here, and then you didn't do anything. How the fuck did I see that ending of the Terminator?
Oh my God! I completely forgot about that.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
so wow. All right, go to hell. All right. So you saw the shit version ending of Terminator 2, and I was talking to Chris about this, and me and Chris are big T2 fans, so he was like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "That's not one of the endings." He's like, "I've got it on DVD. It's got a whole bunch of different versions. None of those, like, that's not the ending in any of them." I was like, "I'm telling you, man. He saw a strange one. I looked it up online, and it was very bizarre." And he goes, "All right, I'm figuring this out right now." So he puts in the DVD from the anthology,
Uh-huh.
and it's got like the whatever ultimate liquid metal edition or whatever the hell it is. And he goes to the different versions of the movie, and it's like extended with all the deleted scenes added in, and this and that, and then there was on the bottom it was like input password, and
What?
he goes, "What?" So he can't figure out what to do, so he goes online, Googles it. The code is the date of that, well, the apocalypse, pretty much, from the movie. You put that code in, and for doing all this work and putting this code in to get this this other version of the movie, you get that horrendous ending that you saw.
I don't think it was a horrendous ending.
Oh, it was awful.
I don't know. But so why, like, why?
I have no idea. It's like we'll lock this away forever.
I mean, if it was like an ending where like crazy shit happened and you want to do that, like, okay. But
Yeah.
wasn't that obscure?
The alternate ending where the T-1000 kills John Connor and everything just ends.
Yeah, like that. You want to lock that with a password? All right.
I'm down for that.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, that was like that was absurd. That was a lot of work just for a shitty alternate ending.
Yeah. Something else we mean to talk about and haven't. I know you're aware because I told you, but Matthew, are you aware that now not only are real religious figures, but fictional religious people are touching children?
Go on.
Reverend Camden.
Oh my God. Yeah. Uh, he was in the seventh heaven.
Oh man.
Did you
Nice.
say
actually-
a seventh
Yeah.
heaven?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, 7 minutes in heaven with the Reverend. I think we all saw this coming. Why, why do you think they called the dog Happy? He was just all over the place.
Oh
Did
man.
you happen to hear the like the clip of him talking about it?
No.
There's a clip of him, his wife or ex-wife, and like a therapist. It is straight comedy.
But it's not supposed to be comedy.
Um, you listen to that and tell me how that's not supposed to be comedy.
Interesting. Is he more or less funny than Bob Saget?
Speaking speaking of Bob Saget, Anthony.
Yeah.
Saw him on Sunday.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Well, you went to see his stand-up,
Yeah.
and
It was pretty awesome.
was it garbage?
No, he
It was garbage.
what it was.
Matt agrees.
He has two specials, and like a lot of the jokes are like repurposed from the two specials, which I guess is kind of the norm. But his interaction with the crowd is just hysterical. Like he's very quick. If anyone yells something, even if he's in the middle of his joke, he just stops and asks what they said. Then when they repeat it, depending on what it is, he'll either talk about it, make fun of it, or do whatever. But he acknowledges whoever yells. It's hysterical.
Speaking of stand-up comedians, did you guys any of you watch that new Dane Cook stand-up?
No.
It
I
was
have not.
absolutely horrendous.
Was it?
It
I
was just
mean,
god
are you
awful.
are you that surprised?
No, I mean, I'm not that surprised, but it was almost embarrassing because he gets really cocky at one point during the show and like he semi deals with a heckler and just starts calling him an asshole and all sorts of things and it's like but you're not funny. I just
Mm,
couldn't. It was bad.
that sucks. I have a stand-up comedy story. Me and Liz just went to Austin, Texas for a couple of days. Took off Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, and on my plane on the way to Austin was Jim Gaffigan.
Nice.
I don't like
Yeah.
him at all.
I don't like him
He's funny.
either, but like he's so distinctive looking. I saw him walking around Dallas airport, and I'm just like, me and Liz were eating, and I saw him walk by, and I'm like, that's Jim Gaffigan. Like I know it's Jim Gaffigan. He's the palest human on the planet, and he has platinum blonde hair. He had glasses and like a baseball cap on. I'm like, that's him. And she's like, oh, I didn't get a good look at him. And then sure enough, like 20 minutes later, when it comes to board the plane, like who's like second in line? Jim Gaffigan. And I'm like, what? And then I heard him talk, so I'm like, it's totally him. And then just in case I had my doubts, when I passed by him, we were in the bulkhead, so we were just past first class, and he was the last row in first class. When I pass him, he's on his phone looking at his own website. So I'm like, yeah, it's him.
Awesome.
I feel like that's something I would do. I would just look at my own website.
Although Liz is pretty funny. I'm like, see, that's him. She goes, or he's looking up who this Jim Gaffigan guy is that everyone says he looks like.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh man.
This has
Yeah.
some good ones.
But it was awesome. Yeah, but it's also funny because it's first class from Dallas to Austin, which is like a 43-minute flight. It just makes me laugh that people buy first class tickets for those flights.
No one buys first class. They just get upgrades.
I'm pretty sure Jim Gaffigan bought that, but he's not gonna risk sitting in a coach.
Yeah. All right. I'll give you that.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'll take it.
Yeah. And well, I guess both of you, not just Ant. This just has to do with something Anthony said. Got an email from.
Matt, you can just go away for a little while. Brian's only talking to me right now.
Yeah. I got an email from. Where the hell's the name? I wrote it down somewhere. Justin, who said, he quotes you, but something I said all the time. Now, after you listen to this show, whenever either him or two of his friends has to do something, they first say, "Hold up, I gotta get my tools." And you look puzzled.
Wait, I'm completely lost on that. What happened?
Like 3 episodes ago, you were talking about when I was trying to like hack into the TV, and we were on the phone.
Oh,
So hold on, I gotta get my tools.
yeah. Hold up.
I think it's funny that we needed it explained.
Yeah, I mean, although now that you said it, though, I completely remember it, but because I was laughing my ass off when I was on the phone with you.
So now
You were so serious about it.
I gotta get my tools.
Hold up, I gotta get my tools.
Yeah.
God, what are you playing? I see your reflection in your glasses.
I just finished a shootout. I was playing an NHL game online when I was waiting for you, and then I kept going when you got on here. Now it's over, so I'll probably play another one. I outshot the guy 32-11, and I only had one goal. I should shoot myself.
Honestly, like, we need you to play games when you're on here because you're way more focused. Matt, on the other hand, we lost when he was playing Warcraft.
Yeah.
All you heard was the.
I'm
You
running
got
errands. All right, so you guys, you. I don't know if you're still playing it or if you're playing it again, World of Warcraft, but you did your raids and stuff like that, and I've never done any MMO or anything like that, and the closest thing I've come to that is Destiny, and I was doing a raid in that, and my buddy Sean, he sends me an invite. It's like I think it was think it was Monday night. He sends me an invite, and he's like, "Hey, there's 5 of us. We need one more man to do the raid. Are you in?" I'm like, "Well, I haven't done it yet, so yeah, why the hell not?" I go, "And how long could this take?" I mean, I've read online, 4 hours, and I was like, I could do 4 hours. I can commit 4 hours to this if that's how long it's gonna take. So we get in there. It's going well in the beginning. First part's over. I'm like, okay, there's probably like 3 big parts to this. No, there's not. There's a lot. But there's so well, we're going through. Then after a while, it's taking a long time. So it's like people are starting to get a little antsy and doing stupid shit, and that's making it take even longer. But what what really got me is I'm looking at the clock, and I'm like, all right, it's 12. We got to be close to the end. I'll give it one more hour. Play for another hour. It's 1. I'm like, well, if I leave now, it's all for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So play
Yeah.
again. Hour passes. Another hour passes.
We've been there.
We finished at 4 in the morning.
Did you have work?
It was disgusting. Yeah, I had work. Luckily, I only have to, roll out of bed and over to my desk.
Oh yeah, fuck you.
But but and the best part about this is we spent 8 hours playing this stupid thing, and I only got something that makes my character's outfit white.
The shaders.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
I
pretty
got I
cool.
mean I got a bunch of materials to upgrade legend like exotic weapons and stuff, but it was
Mhm.
totally in the end not worth it. But to make it even better, I was like, okay, so that really sucked. That was really hard to do. I was like, I'm never doing that again. Before we got on here today, at like 7, James messages me and he's like, "Hey, we need one more for the raid. Are you in?" I was like, "I'm not committing that much time to it." He's like, "Dude, it'll take an
Your controller shut off again.
Damn it! How about now?"
Yeah, you're fine.
All right. I was like, all right. He's like, "It'll take an hour max to do it," and I was like, "It's not gonna take an hour. It took us 8 last time. It only took us an hour. The people that I were playing with before were ass clowns. I got so much more too this time. It was ridiculous."
Yeah, like I said, I haven't done the raid yet. I mean, I'm high enough level, but
Oh, even better, when it took us the 8 hours to beat it, we didn't actually kill the end boss. We exploited one of the glitches in the game and knocked him off the platform. So that was fixed a few hours after we did it.
nice. Like, you mean like today it was fixed?
No, like we did it. It was Monday,
Oh yeah, I stopped
so
listening.
it was like Tuesday. It was like Tuesday morning. I got the update email and it was fixed.
Hmm.
Crazy,
Well, all
complete
right.
nonsense.
Big gulps.
You can't see it, but I got my poster that says "Big Gulps," huh?
Well,
Well, I mean,
see you later.
can you talk to your Xbox and make it look up there?
Xbox, look at my poster.
What if it moved?
I don't think it could see it, but if I move the Connect,
I see crossbones.
it's the red one. The red one's the Big Gulps one. The green one is the we got no food, we got no jobs. Our pets' heads are falling off.
That's awesome. Have you seen the coming attraction, the trailer for the new one?
Yeah, I can't wait.
I think it looks retarded.
It doesn't look great.
It looks-
I'm excited. I can't
Yeah.
wait for it. I think it's gonna be great.
I have no like. Fuck.
I hate when they force things like there's like an iPhone joke in the trailers.
Yeah.
They're trying to just force like, look, it's comedy for the modern world.
I'll just be happy to see them together again. Did you see him on Saturday Night Live this past week?
I did not.
I heard he was pretty awesome though. I didn't see.
He was. I mean, the episode was actually the skits. A lot of them were crappy, but he was fantastic. And there was one skit that was like just awesome, where it was the Carrie family reunion. So it's him, and he's in this bar, and his family members start coming in, and it's different cast members coming in and playing a different version of Jim Carrey from a movie, which was amazing. And then the very last person that walks in is Jeff Daniels, and he's playing Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber, and it was awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Like completely exaggerating everything that he does too in the movie. It was great.
That's pretty cool. Like, and was it advertised that he was there too?
No.
That's cool. I like that.
Oh, that's really funny then.
Yeah, that's what makes it.
Yeah. surprised that they're funny.
Also, he was doing the those just absurd Lincoln commercials with Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I saw a
people
post about.
people are all about those.
They did 3 commercial breaks where he did that, and in the very last one, Keenan is the guy from Allstate, and he's doing a commercial in the street, and he hits him as Matthew McConaughey, and he's driving the car with Keenan on the hood of the car, and he goes, it's like something along the lines of like, "That's pretty cool," just points at him.
That's funny.
It was great.
I haven't
So
watched Saturday Night Live in years though.
yeah, I usually don't. I only watched it because he was gonna be on it.
I don't like him.
Yeah, I know you don't like good comedians. It's really strange.
I like good comedians.
You
No.
also hate Jim. Don't you hate Jim Carrey?
That's
Didn't. Where were you 30
What do you-
seconds ago?
Wait. Better yet, what do you think we're talking about?
Okay. Yep. Matt.
Right, you cover your face in shame.
Honestly, I wasn't paying attention for a couple seconds, and I went to go watch the Matthew McConaughey Lincoln commercial.
Ellen did a good one too, where she's in the back seat of the car. It's pretty funny.
I haven't seen. I was telling Brian how there's a South Park episode this season that's probably my favorite episode in three seasons, easily. And it just needs to be your motivation to just get off your ass and watch some South Park.
Okay.
It's a Randy Marsh episode, which is really all you need to know. But it's just great without giving away too much. Or I could just give it all away and you'll still laugh.
You can give it away. I don't care.
Well, you know the pop singer Lord?
Yeah.
Yeah, Randy Marsh is Lord.
Awesome.
And he just showed, but like he's living like this double life, and he shows Stan, that he like how he makes it in GarageBand, basically of like it's like, well, first I just start off with some lyrics like yeah yeah I am Lord yeah yeah, and or at first like Stan doesn't believe anything Randy says. And he's like my secret is I am Lord. And Stan goes, "No, Dad. Lord's music is really good." He just goes, "Thanks." And then he goes, "Wait, so you're telling me you're Lord? You're the one that wrote the new Hunger Games soundtrack?" And he goes, "Well, I wrote the original. It was supposed to go, Hunger Games, yeah, 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 Hunger Games." He's like, but the assholes at the producing studio changed it.
Oh man.
I told him I'd watch it tonight.
Yeah, it's just worth it. Even
What can I watch it on?
it's on the website like southparkcc.com or something like that.
Is it still South Park Studios something?
I'll check, but that's pretty cool. They still post
It's-
all the episodes for free.
They air on Comedy Central.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're probably on demand then.
Yeah, I know they're on Hulu, but it's also southpark.cc.com.
Oh, I've got Hulu also. So many outlets.
Yeah, they know how to get the message out there.
I told Matt I'd watch it, but I'm so into the league right now.
Me too. Actually,
Oh.
I'm playing with the football right now. They give out at Comic-Con. But I just finished season 4 on Netflix of the league.
Yeah,
It's
like
just-
I said, I just started season 4. It's such a good show, and like I wish you'd
Yeah,
watch
and-
it.
it's
I'll watch it. I'm already. I started watching Parks and Rec. That's what you guys asked me to watch first. That's the first one that I'm watching.
Fuck that.
Me and Brian watch these at a retarded rate. Like
Yeah, I only watch an episode a day, like here and there. So
I've done, dude. What's ridiculous? Like I'll just pick a series, not even necessarily a good one. Like House. I watched 9 years of House. There's 23 episodes in a season. 23 episodes in a season. Hour-long episodes. 9 seasons. Me and Liz watched it in less than a month.
nice.
Speaking of
Nice.
shit you watch, I'm having a hard time getting into BoJack Horseman.
What?
Good.
Come on! It's so
I still
good.
haven't given it another episode.
Oh my
I,
god.
I'm I'm
Back
trying. I'm
back in
really
the
trying.
90s, he was in a famous TV show.
I understand that, but this isn't the 90s.
Oh my
And
god.
when I hear his voice, I just want to start watching Arrested Development again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's never a bad urge to fulfill.
Get
Mike,
inside the tomb. I'll make you disappear.
I don't have time for your tricks, Joe.
My illusions, Dad.
You don't have time for my illusions. A trick is something a whore does for money.
Or candy.
The little kid there. Or candy. That's hilarious. That's Job's first line of the first season. Is illusions, Dad. You don't have time for my illusions. Oh
His eldest son, Gob.
God, Bluth. Michael.
But one of my favorite lines from that series is I don't know if you recall, but when the big black guy that's in prison with the dad gets out and he has him.
T-Bone. T-Bone.
Yeah. did you burn down the storage room? Oh, most definitely.
It's Patrice O'Neill.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He was
So
great. His stand-ups were
He
fantastic.
he is
Oh,
really
dude.
good. Did you
His
hear a stand up about harassment day?
I think I did.
He said that there should be a day where you could just go up to a girl and just say whatever you want, like in the workplace, and she can't go to human resources.
Yes.
Like, I've been waiting all year to say, "Would you suck my dick in the broom closet?"
Oh man.
He was awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
he's
was.
pretty good. Is he
Pour one out
still?
for him.
He's dead?
Yeah, he
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 died.
died.
Oh, I
There's
didn't
actually
know
there's actually an interview. I forget if it's like Jimmy Kimmel or something of Bill Burr talking about Patrice O'Neill, and I'd never seen like Bill Burr in public. He gets like choked up. They had a good commercial break. Like he was literally crying,
Wow.
talking about Patrice O'Neill and like how I don't know they were doing some benefit to raise money for him or whatever. Uh, but I've never seen Bill Burr get choked up, which is weird.
that. I don't like Bill
He
Burr.
stays in care. How do you not like Bill Burr? He's in a lot of movies and shows that you like, cameo style.
I don't.
There's a good chance if you like him a lot that Brian won't.
I don't
If
think
he's
he's.
good, Brian hates him.
Honestly, he's funny and I laugh, but I get really pissed off because he says "you know" all the damn time. I don't like
Oh.
that.
Is that a glass shattering moment?
It
Part of
might
his
be.
character.
Ugh.
He stands there and whatever he says, like and it's like, no, that's why you're telling me.
It's like Butters. Yes, I know what you are saying.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yes, I know what you were saying.
Exactly like that. It might be a glass shattering moment, Aunt. Sorry.
That's alright.
I don't know.
Never actually really listened or watched him,
Well, now you will, and that's gonna happen.
and that's all I'm gonna hear.
Do you know that Bill Burr was the anchor in the Chappelle racial draft?
No, I didn't know that.
Yep. He was one of the recurring characters in Chappelle's show. He often played like the token white dude.
Was he in the Mad Real World?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Oh, good of you.
Lysol, correction. I had sex with Katie.
Charlie Murphy.
Lysol, you had sex with my girlfriend and you stabbed my dad.
That show. Why did he have to go crazy? I loved that show.
He's been in interviews lately where he just talks about how crazy he's going, and he's like, you know why I went crazy? I had a moment where I was in a real nice steakhouse. I'm out with my wife, and I'm just eating real expensive food. And I look over and I see I forget the guy's name, he's like producer or whatever, and he's like, and I know that guy makes, made $60 million or $80 million last year, and I made $20 million. But it's like we're eating the same food, right? And it doesn't matter. He's 4 times richer than me. I made 20, he made $80 million. So I'm like, what's the difference between him and me? And we're just eating the same food. The difference is an astounding $40 million. That is like, that's why I went crazy.
He tried to make a comeback. Like he had a comedy show in Manhattan recently.
Yeah, he was doing stand up, but like apparently he can't get through a live show without people screaming like Charlie Murphy, bitch, or like Rick James
I saw him live years ago. He was awesome.
in the glory days.
Yeah.
I liked
Well,
him.
did
There
he?
you
I saw
go.
him at Stony Brook.
Random,
Yeah.
Your sister went there.
Yeah.
not so random.
There you go. Show you the randomness.
I thought you meant random as in him being at Stony Brook
Well, yeah,
performing.
that
Because
is.
I would agree that that's random.
Well, I think random was Bob Saget being in Staten Island.
No, that St. George Theater is Bill Cosby was there recently.
Bill
I'm
Cosby
going
still does comedy.
Yeah.
You can stand up.
Well, I didn't say that.
I've seen Kevin James at College of Staten Island before doing stand up. Can't say that's too surprising.
You know who I saw at College of Staten Island? Not a comedian, but the guy who American History X is based on.
The real guy? Or
Yeah.
Ed Norton?
No. No.
The real guy,
No.
Ed Norton.
I think his name was Frank Meink or something like that. And he told his story, and it was, whew, that was a rough day.
The guys in the crowd lining up for questions. So, did you get to meet Ed Norton?
There you go. The people, they were talking about the infamous curb stomping scene, and he was like, no, he's like, I didn't do that. I was the guy next to him, and it's like, good lord.
Yeah. After that movie, curb stomp became like a verb in people's verbiage. Yeah.
Hold on. Words are hard.
Words are hard.
It's just, to me, it's weird. Like, even not even that famous people like coming to Staten Island because we're such a shithole.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
We
know.
got my parents tickets for their anniversary to see Tony Bennett at the St. George Theater there.
That's such a parent's gift.
Yep.
What's gonna be our version of that? Like, what are our kids gonna buy?
Bob Saget.
Oh,
When
Papa
Bob Saget,
Brian will like this. It's stupid and for old people.
when Bob Saget was up there, he goes, "So I'm doing a show at Staten Island." He goes, "I'm not even gonna lie to you. I Wikipedia'd it. I had no idea what the fuck it was."
Also,
Yeah.
what? No, go ahead.
Nah, don't worry.
I was gonna say, aside from Tony Bennett, Engelbert Humperdinck
Oh.
will also be playing there. Who we didn't buy them tickets to see that because they already saw him a couple of weeks ago.
All right.
Engelbert
Yeah.
Humperdinck.
I think he's like, well, because in the 1920s, to be an actor, you also had to be like a crazy good tap dancer, which is why there was only eight actors in Hollywood. The standard has since gone down.
Yes.
Yeah.
What would you
Yes.
say?
See Keenan.
What would you say that standard is at now?
You need a camera, and you need to be able to speak. That's about it. That's the barrier to entry is very low.
Good.
Are either of you Kevin Smith fans?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm dying to see Tusk.
Don't
I really. It's his horror movie. It's part of his True North trilogy. And it's a guy who basically turns people into walruses.
He.
It's born out of one of the podcasts that I listen to. It's just so funny.
Fat Man and the Batman.
No, it's actually Smodcast is the name
Yeah,
of it.
when he
Smodcast.
What?
Smodcast, isn't there a few of them?
There's the production company Smodcast where he has all of them, but one of the actual podcasts is Smodcast.
Yeah,
I thought there was multiple ones that were just Smodcast. I don't know why.
No, there's multiple on Smodcast, but there is one that's just him and I'm blanking on the other guy's name.
Yeah, let's just keep trying to talk as Matt tries to get a sentence in.
I was saying last year at Comic-Con, I went to the Kevin Smith Comic Men panel, and he was telling about, or someone asked a question about like Tusk coming out, and he's like, "Yeah, for those of you who don't know, like I think it's a book he wrote or something. It's published in writing, it's not his book, it's someone else's book, and he's just adapting it into a screenplay." So he didn't.
What?
I don't think he wrote the story.
No, Tusk came from an idea that they had on a
God
podcast.
bless me. I
Science
sneezed.
do it.
I
Here.
honestly didn't even hear you sneeze. I think maybe it didn't come through because Matt was talking.
It came through. I heard it echo. So fuck you
Anywho.
guys.
That doesn't mean anything.
Proceed.
You say
Oh,
proceed?
Yeah.
Is this another word you
sorry.
can't say?
Proceed.
I think you said proceed.
You know,
And I was like, oh, Brian, no.
I can speak just fine.
Oh man, if you screwed up one of those 5 words, it would have been awesome.
I fucking hate you.
Ah.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Ah.
Maybe tonight. Ah.
Oh man. Maybe tonight. That's like what that's the hard candy George Michael got on Valentine's Day at Arrested Development. Maybe tonight.
Did that show, when they brought it back on Netflix, was it actually funny? Did you guys watch it?
Yeah, I watched the whole season in one day when they released it.
Was it good?
Yeah,
Wait, what did we watch?
Arrested Development.
the rest of the season 4, Arrested Development,
Oh.
the new one. When you watch episodes back to back though, like the small hidden jokes are like they're a little too obvious, but I still thought it was funny watching them like that.
I didn't. I watched. I think half of it. I was annoyed with the new format of it. I didn't like it as much.
Yeah,
Well,
but
because
I mean, it was
The whole
just-
focus on one character takes away from it because that show is just all about them together, like the way they play off of each other. And
who's your favorite character? I'll let you know if you're right or not.
Tobias, and there's no other answer to that.
I mean, for me, like I like.
I love
Tobias
Job,
a
though.
lot. Job, but I actually
The
I
mom,
think
you
Job-
love Lucille, don't
I
you?
love Lucille.
Yeah, Lucille's
so
great.
much.
I love all of my children equally. I don't really care
don't-
for Job.
I don't care. For Job. Why do you want me out of the house?
I never really
She's so
watched
funny.
this show. That's hysterical.
I
don't
love
care
Glenn.
for Joe.
I don't care for Job. I like when I like there's an on. Brian, there's an ongoing joke that, like, they're this real rich family, and they're just disconnected with like reality of how much things cost, and they've been stealing for their dad's company for years. Like they don't know where money comes from. So it's like one episode, the kids are stopping by in the house, like, hey, there's something happened with the company, and I didn't get my paycheck. And Michael's like, you guys get paychecks? Like you don't have jobs, but they're all taking paychecks from the company. And then there's another joke, like, I guess Job went by the banana stand. And he's like, I want a free Bluth banana. Like it's just like a chocolate dip banana. And then the news got back to Lucille that Job didn't pay for it. And he's like, Michael, you're gonna make your brother pay for a banana? How much could it cost? $10? Like she has no idea.
It's so good.
Yeah, she's great. She's also the voice she's also Archer's mom in Archer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she plays the same character, basically.
I like
I just love how many innuendos and blatant sexual remarks Tobias can make.
Oh, the Tobias, the anal rapist,
Yeah.
the anal rapist.
Is Tobias someone like famous?
He's
The
David
guy
Cross.
that squashes the bugs in Men in Black.
Yeah, David Cross.
Uh,
Dude, you know David Cross. You give me a confused look. He's the dude in Men in Black. He lives in his mom's house in the attic, and he's like, "No, Mom, we don't want pizza bagels."
that line does not ring a bell in the movie.
He also swats the bugs in the first one,
No.
right? I think that's
How
it.
do you not know him? Yeah, he does swat the bugs.
We also are giving him the most obscure roles that this guy has played, where he was only in the movie for maybe 2 minutes.
But
That's
this is
usually what
Brian,
I would know.
This is what Brian would know. That's why we went straight to Men in Black. I don't know if you want to hop on the IMDb and figure out if there's anything.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Dude, do you know Will Smith gives him the
Small soldiers.
Go on.
Okay. He's one of the guys in the boardroom that make the toys.
The bald guy.
Yes.
That's what you get. You get small.
Yes. I'm so proud of you, Brian.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah, me too. I rewatched that not too long ago. It held up for me.
Brian, what that? Well, we can see that you're not looking it up. What? It's small soldiers, and what was the other faction? I want to see if you remember.
First, it wasn't Small Soldiers. Wasn't one of the factions.
It's whatever. It was the Commando Elite, and what was the other faction?
Come on, Brian.
I knew it. I swear I didn't look this up. I just
I know it too.
You get David Cross, but you can't remember the main plot of the movie.
I remember the main plot, and I know it.
No. You can remember the face of the bald guy in the boardroom. That's what you're remembering.
No, I know what they're called. Like, I'm just having a hard time accessing that part of my.
Starts with a G. Gore.
Gorga.
Oh,
Maybe I don't know it. This is
Gorgonites.
the Gorgonites.
I did know
The
that.
Commando Elite and the Gorgonites. And I even remember the main Gorgonite's name was Archer, I believe.
Yeah, the brown thing.
Sure.
So good.
Yeah, that movie was. What year is that movie in? You have that movie up? Is
hang on.
96.
98.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say 99, but interesting.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
Price is Right rules apply. I win.
True. Dude, I say it all the time to Liz, and she doesn't get it. She's like,
People who don't get that are just stupid. Fuck her.
so stupid.
Wow.
Because no, she's so dumb. Because I'm always like, Price is Right rules, and she's like, what? Like, she's like, how do you? She's like, I know what Price is Right is. What do you mean? How do you know the rules? I'm like, did you never watch The Price is Right? She's like, no, it wasn't really. My mom worked at my high school, so I was never really allowed to like stay home sick. I'm like, honestly, I was the kid that almost got left back every year because I would miss like 3.5 weeks worth of school. Because I would just stay home whenever.
I was making a bet with Kim's brother about something, and it was a time-based thing, and I was like, "Do Price is Right rules apply?" And he goes, "Do they ever not?" And I was like, "Good for you."
That's the correct answer.
That is very much the correct answer. Like in a life or death situation, if someone pulled $1 on me and won, like I would die gracefully and be like, you played the game better.
I never
That's
liked
great.
the $1 stuff. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. I liked $1. I didn't like 501 or 701. I was like, well, fuck you. You don't deserve to win.
You ever see that Family Guy clip? They're watching the Price is Right, and like
Yeah.
their bids. The last guy goes $1, and then the guy right before it turns to him and he goes, "Fuck you."
I've never seen that. That's awesome.
That's so good.
Yeah. What's your favorite Price is Right game that you always wanted to play?
What's the one where they dropped the? Was it Plinko?
Plinko.
Where they dropped the? Yeah.
I never wanted to play Plinko though.
No. What was your game? What was the game you were good at?
I wasn't good at any of them, but
I want to spin that wheel.
Well, you're not good at them because we didn't grocery shop when we were 8 years old, staying home from school, so we didn't know the price of Windex.
I was
No.
weirdly good at. I was weirdly good at that.
I feel like those prices though were never fucking accurate.
Yeah.
Like
I like when the freak people would come on. It's like, I saw that lawnmower on here last month. I know it's 62 a quarter.
Did you ever see the old episode where Aaron Paul gets called down?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Awesome. The Price is Right, bitch. Yeah, he goes nuts, and he gets called up on stage. I think he gets the Showcase Showdown actually.
Yeah, he
And
moves along.
He's wearing like an I Love Bob T-shirt. Like he's just crazy.
Oh,
color.
yeah. It's awesome.
was that real?
Yeah.
That was like his first TV moment was as a contestant on The Price is Right.
That's
Did you,
solid.
did you hear about them pulling the Breaking Bad toys from Toys R Us shelves?
I
Why?
saw the article. I didn't have I didn't care enough to read it, but I saw it.
I didn't read it all the way through either, but if some woman got an online petition going and like 8,500 people signed it, and apparently that's enough for Toys R Us to be like, all right, we're not dealing with this.
That seems low.
That's what I thought.
Wait, why did they pull them? What kind of toys?
Because they were just figurines from the show.
Well, that's
It
pretty
says,
much what toys are, like figures of something.
True. Very
yeah.
true. So we can you're telling me if we get a petition of 8,500 names that we can make Toys R Us stop selling something.
Maybe we can make them hire Brian back permanently.
I'd rather commit suicide.
8,500 signatures, and Brian is the CEO of Toys R Us.
I would rather kill myself. Like not like all jokes aside, I'd rather die.
Man.
Like serious.
Wait, so let's make this as a result of this podcast. Let's pick something we want banned from Toys R Us and get 8,500 signatures.
We can get all of our 2 listeners to sign the petition.
Like
The 2 guys that quote us, apparently.
yeah, they could just sign it 4,500 times each, and we'll be good.
What random thing should we ban?
Brian, you're pretty up on the stock at Toys R Us. What do you think we should get off the shelves?
You know what I really hate, especially because of what?
You know what really grinds my gears?
Oh, what I fucking hate with Toys R Us, they carry like the sports like figures. They're never fucking active players. It's always like you see a quarterback like Dan Marino. Like why not have like Peyton Manning or someone that's actually relevant? Fucking hate those things. They should be pulled for being stupid.
That made you way more angry than it should have.
Yeah.
You're angry.
I can see the. Oh man.
Did you get that
wow.
picture I sent you guys a couple weeks ago when I went in the bathroom? There's a plunger sticking in the urinal.
Yes, that was great.
Just to paint the picture for anyone listening, I walked into the bathroom in like, I don't know, some store, and there was one urinal and one stall, and in the urinal was a plunger sticking up and taped to either the plunger or the urinal, I forget, an out of order sign. Like, what was the plunger needed for?
Who knows?
I think out of order.
I don't think you
nice.
want it. Someone took a dump in the urinal.
Oh, there's all right, let me explain again.
Is this a dump in a urinal story?
Yes and no. So, I walk into a bathroom, and there's brown shit smeared all over, like all the urinal, and I'm like, oh man, like that's gross. So I went to the stall instead, and then I'm washing my hands, and there's a note next to the sink that says it's chocolate. It's like, all right, like that's really funny. Whoever actually did that.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Other stupid shit that happened when I was away. I sent you guys this picture too. So I'm driving on a road. It's 2 lanes. It's not really a highway, but sort of a highway. It's like there's
So evidence of Brian using his phone while driving. Good, very good.
no, I mean like I'm just it had a couple traffic lights, but it was mainly a highway. It was like a 45 mile per hour speed limit road. I'm driving, and there was a decent amount of cars, so we're not going too fast. I'm in the left lane. All of a sudden, I look to my right, and there's a horse. And I'm like, that's a horse. So I took a picture of it.
BoJack Horseman.
Yeah, it was pulling like a carriage that was closed in, so I have no idea what was in that carriage. Could have been
Amish
nothing for
people.
all I know. But
Cinderella.
I almost crashed twice. Once when I noticed there's a horse next to me, and then when I tried to take a picture of it, that was tough.
I actually went horseback riding for the first time this weekend.
I've done that.
That's kind
It
of fun.
was interesting, and my body is sore.
I've done that a few times. It's all right.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Do they actually let them run or gallop, or is it just a walk?
Oh yeah, we were going like up and down hills, but like she's doing, it was a train, it was like a let's get moving first and then we'll do the training as we go. So there's got to be like a solid hill coming up in like, I don't know, 4 seconds. And she's like, oh, there's gonna be a hill they may want to run up, since if they walk they won't make it. They may just start running. Just hold on, lean forward. And I'm like, all right, how bad can it be? Just start trotting up this hill. It ended up being fun, but it's just like a weird sensation the first time.
Where did you go?
We went to Austin, Texas for a couple days. So we did
Oh.
some horseback riding, some shotgun shooting. I wanted to do both at the same time. They didn't let me. They don't. Surprisingly, they don't keep horses near the gun range portion of the ranch. Uh,
You get that one majestic shot of the horse going crazy and mad on its back
with a
with
shotgun
with the
in the air.
shotgun.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Dude, the shotgun guy was awesome. He's like been working at this ranch for 40 years. His name is Spike, of course. And he's going through like gun safety drills. He's like, "Have you ever shot before?" I'm like, "Yeah, once." He goes, "All right, I trust you. Go pick up the guns you want." He's just like, but then in the meantime, he didn't trust Liz at all because she was like,
Girl?
she was obeying his rules, but like she was like every once in a while she would like turn, but like the gun would come with her.
Oh my god.
And he's like, "I'm gonna load your gun for you." But for me, he's like, "Yeah, yeah, go pick out whatever gun you like." He starts like talking guns with me. It was weird. And he drove us to the range in the bed of his pickup truck. We were sitting on a barrel of hay. It was like a 1985, like, I don't know, Toyota pickup truck. And he drove us for like 30 minutes. We're like bouncing around on this barrel of hay in his pickup truck. It was awesome. And it's also funny because he goes, "I could take you up in the new truck, or we can go safari style." I'm like, "Safari style, please."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gee, let me think.
Yeah.
Safari, please.
Yeah. It was pretty sweet.
I need a vacation.
Yeah.
Tired. I need vacation. Oh,
Where?
yeah. But where the fuck was I? I was in Indianapolis, and I was walking through Target. I had to get something, and there's a little Halloween shit set up. So there's like costumes. So this guy said something to his daughter, and the daughter said the most amazing thing back. He said, "What do you want to be for Halloween?" And she looked at him, and I stopped in my tracks. I just smiled when she said this. She goes, "I want to be a vampirate."
Yes!
I just
That's
stopped.
brilliant.
I'm laughing, and like the dad was like, "What?" Like
Stupid ass.
a vampirate. A vampire pirate. It's what I want to be, Daddy.
Oh man.
Like,
This girl's going places.
Yeah. How awesome is that?
I like it.
Vampire.
I would applaud that little girl.
Yeah, absolutely. Like that's creativity. That's what we're missing.
That's also terrifying and also a movie idea, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should get on that quick.
Well,
We
you
could
know.
get on sci-fi pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not very a lot of barriers to become actors, as I pointed out earlier. We can be vampirates if we
I'm
want.
pretty
to.
sure
we can get a camera.
we can write, direct, and star and do everything in that movie. And Sci-Fi will probably air it.
They'll air anything.
And the movie doesn't even have to have an ending, as proven by
No.
Zombies Gone Wild.
No, we'll just end it after 1 hour 46 minutes, regardless of where in the script it is. We just end.
Yes. That's pretty much what happened with this movie. They were like, we ran out of money. They actually say that. They come on screen. We have no more money. And the credits roll. And I was like, that was worth every minute.
I never saw that. Can you just explain again what happens there?
So, like, what the movie's about? Because I can't actually tell you that.
Oh.
But okay, so all it was the movie was like, I guess an hour and a little bit and change. But there's a scene where like I think zombies are starting to come out of some room, and they just stop walking, and one of the guys comes on screen. He's like, "All right," he's like, "Thanks everyone. That's all we have. We have no more money, and this is where we leave you." And the credits roll. That's it. It was amazing.
I don't know why that reminds me of this, but Brian, do you remember when we were in in Little League? Like we're probably all like 8 or 9 years old, and we're playing baseball, and the batter hits like a couple consecutive foul balls in a row, and the umpire realizes that he doesn't have any more baseballs to throw to the pitcher.
Coaches, I have no ball.
But he says it in front of a bunch of 8 and 9-year-old kids. They had to stop the game for like 20 minutes because Everyone's rolling on the ground. This poor guy doesn't know what he's begun, and he's just like he like stops the game, holds out his hands, walks towards the mound. Coaches, I have
No balls.
it was probably the turning point in our young lives.
It was one of the
Oh,
most
man.
amazing things that ever happened with baseball. Because baseball
Uh,
sucks.
Man, yeah, that was awesome. It was like that was the highlight of the day, other than like cheese fries in the fourth inning and picking dandelions in the outfield.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
man.
was no fun.
Yeah,
Matt lost a tooth in baseball.
yep, yep.
When I played baseball for one season, I was tremendously overweight, and our shirts were orange. Looked like a pumpkin.
We
Hey, pumpkin.
we were purple one year, and we just were Barney.
You're all Barney.
Grimace.
I guess that works too, huh?
I guess we didn't think about Grimace.
We're stupid kids.
You're so creative.
No, we're just stupid kids. That's all we are.
Coaches, I have
Have
no
a no balls. That's literally though how he said it.
Like he wasn't trying to be funny. He's just trying to be matter of fact. Like, how can we play if I don't have balls?
Oh, so yesterday, 2 days ago, I almost set my kitchen on fire.
I've done that before.
So I was making popcorn on the stove. Have you ever made popcorn in a pot before?
The Jiffy Pop, yeah.
No, just like regular, just plain kernels that you just heat up in oil in a regular pot. Nothing
So
crazy.
that seems involved.
Yeah, well, it comes out really tasty if you spice it however you want. But anyway, I've only got one oven mitt. So on one side of the pot, I was holding with the oven mitt. The other side, I was holding with a towel. Now I had folded the towel just so, and it was starting to pop, and I'm shaking the pot so that everything cooks evenly, and I start to smell something funny, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then my hand starts to feel a little warm. And for those of you who don't know, Brian and I don't have much feeling in our fingertips from the
None at all.
pizzeria. Matt probably doesn't have much either. So it took me a while to realize that my hand is engulfed in fire because the towel has gone up in flames. So, immediately turn the fire off on the stove, take the towel, and I slam it down on the counter, and I knock the fire out.
Mm.
Then the smoke detector goes off. Then I use the towel that was burning to flap at the smoke detector, and fire particles go everywhere. Now they're all over the floor, and I'm stomping them out one at a time.
Good.
Oh my
It was a
God.
disaster.
Yeah, I two apartments ago, we got a new toaster oven, and I didn't. I apparently I just put it on instead of like putting a toast and a timer, so it was just on. So I went like in the other room. The kitchen was like around the corner. I just went in the other room, did a bunch of things. Like I guess I came back like 15 minutes later or so. And I come and I'm like looking around the kitchen. All of a sudden, I look at the toaster oven. It's just fire. And, it looks like a fireplace. Like it's just all flame. Like you can't even see food in there. And I'm like, and I open the door, and all of a sudden there's like 16-inch flames, and it's like licking the cabinets. And my very first reaction was, I think I even said it out loud. I'm like, this is how it happens. Because you're always like, an apartment building burned down. You're like, how did an apartment building burn down? Like, how did it burn down? That's how. The jackasses like me burn it down. Like if I would have left it 10 more minutes, probably the whole building burns down.
This is how it happens.
So then I just very calmly, I just go, Liz, can you come in here a minute? Oh man.
Is it
So
important?
Yeah, maybe when there's a commercial, if you can come in, please. So I had to like reach behind the flames, and I unplugged the toaster oven, and I just threw water at it.
No fire extinguisher.
No, yeah. So in my current apartment, we have one because I'm like we need one. That was like the most adult purchase of my life so far. Fire extinguisher. It's like
Nice.
Yeah, life.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I
The
like
next
when you said this is how it happens. I didn't realize what you were thinking was this is how apartments burn down. I thought it was like this is how I die. This is.
That's kind of where I was.
that too. That too. That too.
Hang on, I gotta get my tools.
I feel honored that I'm quoted.
So do I. That's fantastic. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I made
Came
it
up with a good
somewhere.
one.
I made it. Life's complete.
You've touched two people somewhere.
Hey, doesn't
Oh,
matter.
just like the Reverend from Seventh Heaven, huh?
He touched 3. He touched 3, not 2.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So Brian made me listen. He's like, he told me that when I was gonna listen to Podcast Unlocked, that there was gonna be a joke that was gonna floor me.
Oh yeah.
So Matt, did you hear about the guys that were smuggling cocaine in Xboxes?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so one of just this brilliant guy, Marty Sleva, he's so funny. Everything that he says is hysterical to me. But they constantly, when people complain about resolution in video games, they're like, "Oh, how many P's does it have?" Right? So he goes, he's like, "Your new Xbox might have 1080p's, but this one's got 1080 keys."
I like
I
that.
lost it.
They couldn't even continue the show after you said
Yeah.
that. It was
Oh, man.
perfect.
It was so good.
I almost crashed when that happened.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Stop driving and listen.
The host lost it. He was laughing so hard it just didn't go anywhere for a few minutes.
Yeah. And it's tough to make him stop.
Yeah.
He's good. I like him.
Hmm.
Oh man. I think we're gonna have to.
We're losing Brian.
Yeah.
Wait, do we have any other emails other than that one?
Possibly.
You're the worst dedicated host. Ever.
If you emailed us in the past couple weeks, we will touch on at the beginning of next show.
No, aren't you looking it up right now?
I was, but
Brian, a little effort for the listeners.
I read
I would
one.
do it, but I don't have the password.
I don't even know the address.
It's giving me a hard time.
sspodcast1@gmail.com. At least I know that.
It's not coming up.
Knowing Brian is probably, I mean, it's one of 6 passwords.
All right, so I'm giving an email assignment out this week for people to write us if they feel inclined, and I want to do a new segment every week where we talk about or vote on the shithead of the week. So I would like everyone to email us somebody that they've experienced who they believe is the shithead of the week, and we'll vote and decide next week. And then Brian will buy you a gift card.
Gmail is apparently down because this is my primary email and it says the same thing. It says no emails in your inbox. I have 300, so that's wrong.
Maybe your internet.
Do you know the password?
The password.
Oh wait, we got an email.
There we go.
Ebola is trending. Why is this? I'm not subscribed to anything. Why is this We'll read them next week. Well, probably 2 weeks because. Well, yeah.
No, next week we're gonna try and make an honest effort to make it back next week.
I took off from work Monday and Tuesday. I have 10 vacation days and 2 months to take them. And I was told today that I probably can't take them all. So.
That's fair.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Take us home, man. I'm tired.
That's about all we have for you this week, everyone. I hope you had a good time. You could always reach us on Twitter. I'm at AEJ Costanzo. Brian is at Big_Bruins. Matt is at Matt_in_limbo. The email address is sspodcast1@gmail.com. If you can, write us in shithead of the week. We're going to try that out next week and see how it goes. Have a good week.